And then what are you going to do if somebody alarms positive? You need some type of secondary screening with a more accurate device, which is a thermometer, like an oral thermometer, or you're not going to do rectal temps in a workplace, so oral thermometer. So thermometers are the best secondary screening to confirm. And then you need to have parts of your plan which talk about what do you do if somebody's positive? What do you do with employees that are positive? What do you do with visitors at your business that are positive? If you're a special event, what do you do with patrons or customers that are positive? What do you do with them? Do you send them home? Do you call an ambulance? Do you have a place to put them right away to get them out of the circulation of the general people in line? What do you do with them? And then what do you do with your facility once you have a positive? Do you deep clean it? Do you shut it down? Do you go about business as usual? Those are really important to think about. The next thing that's important part of your plan would be signage and messaging. So how do you message with on-site signage, and how are you educating your employees in advance that they will have their temperature screened, and this is what happens if you're positive? And you want to give them some responsibility. So you want to make sure you tell people, if you're feeling sick or you have a fever, don't even come to work, because we're going to screen you and send you home if you have a temperature. So we want you to be take some responsibility and not even come if you're sick. And then lastly, as part of your plan, as part of your fever monitoring, is breaking the chain of spread in your workplace. And that has to do with, how do you socially distance in your workplace? How do you socially distance in your waiting areas? How do you socially distance if you're an event producer in your lines, in your queuing lines? And we have a couple of different ideas, from scheduled arrival times, or using using those flashing clicker things that you get when you go to like a Cheesecake Factory, having people wait in their cars until the flasher thing goes on and then they go in. That kind of thinking is important to come up with a comprehensive plan. So don't just get one of these things and think you've done everything. You need to come up with a comprehensive plan.